Richmond County had the third highest rate of fentanyl-positive deaths last year, according to a preliminary report from the Office of the Chief Medical Examiner. The graphic published on April shows the county had 30 fentanyl-positive deaths from December 2021 to November 2022 at a rate of 67.7 per 100,000. Jones County in the eastern part of the state, which has a population of fewer than 10,000, had a rate of 97.7 with 9 deaths. Overall, North Carolina saw a 4% increase in fentanyl-positive deaths from the previous year, with a total of 3,292. According to the North Carolina Opioid Dashboard, Richmond County had the second highest rate of drug overdose emergency department visits in the state last year, surpassed only by Robeson County. Those visits include all intents, including unintentional and self-inflicted. Naloxone use in overdose responses also quadrupled in 2022 compared to the previous year in the county. Representative Richard Hudson is once again trying to make sure military spouses can keep their survivor benefits even if they get remarried. Hudson, who represents part of Richmond County as well as Fort Bragg, announced today that he and Minnesota Representative Dean Phillips have reintroduced the Love Lives On Act. Currently, surviving spouses of deceased service members risk losing benefits if they remarry before the age of 55. Hudson and Phillips first introduced a House version of the bill last November. Congressional records show it was sent to the Armed Services Committee and no other action was taken. According to Hudson's office, the bill's protections would cover surviving spouses of active duty, veteran, and retired military personnel. Summer break is quickly approaching, and with it, another full slate of summer baseball for local players. The Richmond Renegade baseball team, which is based out of Richmond Senior, is set to carry over its momentum from the state playoffs through the dog days of summer. Aimed at developing the high school program from top to bottom, the Renegades will play a summer schedule in the Central Carolina Scholastic Summer League. The CCSSL is designed to give local middle school and high school players a competitive edge leading into next school year. Richmond will play other area teams in Lee, Moore, and Scotland counties. Like previous years, the Renegades will be broken into a junior varsity and varsity team. Rising high school seniors and juniors will play on the varsity team, while rising 8th, 9th, and 10th graders will play on JV. The Renegades will hold their one-day tryout on Wednesday, June 7th at the Raiders ballpark. The cost for each player is $200 and full payment is required before the team's first game of the season. Magnet's return after a 4-year hiatus will be one of Richmond County's largest athletic summer camps. Donnell Ellerbe, a Hamlet native and two-time Super Bowl champion, recently announced his 9th annual free football camp. Sponsored by USA Football, Ellerbe's Fundamentals Camp is a one-day event that will be held on the practice fields at Richmond Senior. This year's edition will be on June 17th from 9 a.m. until 12:30 p.m. Open to interested players ages 6 to 17, registration will be held from 8 to 9 a.m. the morning of camp. However, Ellerbe has encouraged campers to register ahead of time in order to secure a camp t-shirt and goodie bag. Ellerbe assured that no camper would be turned away. The last camp was held in 2019 with around 250 players in attendance, but because of the COVID-19 pandemic, Ellerbe hasn't hosted campers in any of the past 3 summers. It had been held for 8 straight years prior. But now Ellerbe, who last played for the 2018 Super Bowl champion Philadelphia Eagles, is excited to give back to local players and pick up where he left off. When we return, we've got your live at 5 weather report. It's coming after the break, so stay tuned.
Hometown heroes? Well, maybe. When it comes to backyard comfort and no pesky mosquitoes, call Brown Termite and Pest Control at 910-895-6410 or 910-276-8870. Their team of superheroes can take back control of your paradise. That's 910-895-6410 today.
McNair Auto Sales is the place to buy your pre-owned car, truck, or van. To be the best, it takes big selection, friendly staff, and great pricing. We guarantee a no-hassle buying experience, and financing is available right on site. So come see us today. We're located at 1026 East Broad Avenue in Rockingham. And remember, with over 40 years of experience, you know McNair is the name you can trust.
At Richmond County Hospice, we strive to provide high-quality care to our patients and their families. Whether it's the incredible hospitality at the Haven House or from the comfort of your own home, you can count on hospice to be there for you. We also offer monthly grief support groups, and our chaplain will be there to hold your hand in prayer. Through our amazing staff and our volunteers, hospice has made difficult times easier for our community. Call the number on your screen if you feel that you or your loved one may benefit from our services. Richmond County Hospice. Peace, comfort, dignity.
And welcome to your Live 5 weather report. Hope you're having a fantastic Friday, Richmond County. It has been a pretty chilly one today. Temperatures taking a downturn for this afternoon, as we're going to be expecting to see a much cooler Memorial Day weekend than usual over the next couple of days. Tonight we're going to be looking at 69 for the next hour, 9 o'clock 64, and down to 61 at 11. We'll have an 8:23 p.m. sunset with a first quarter moon phase. Cloudy weather will continue on into the night. And tomorrow is going to bring an 80% chance of showers across the Sand Hills region. So no matter where you are going to, you're going to be expecting to get rained on, whether that is going to be here at home, going to the beach for the weekend, or maybe to the river. You're going to have a lot of rain to deal with. Looking at Cumberland County, a high of 64, low of 54. Hope County, a high of 63 and a low of 53. Over in Robeson County, just 1 degree lower on the low. Scotland County, a high of 62 with a low of 53 there. Up in Moore County, a high of 61, low of 53. Richmond County will be seeing just 1 degree higher on the high, and then Marlborough County, a high of 61 and a low of 53, as well as Anson County. Getting into the 7-day forecast, again, 80% chance tomorrow. That also carries throughout into Sunday. Sunday's going to be seeing a high of 67 and a low of 57. Definitely one of the coolest weekends we've had in a while. Of course, 61 for tomorrow high. Monday, high of 72, low of 57. Looking pretty good with cloudy skies, and those clouds will carry throughout Tuesday and Wednesday. Tuesday at a high of 75 and a low of 60, with Wednesday at a high of 77 and a low of 61. We'll be back into the 80s on Thursday and Friday. Thursday, partly cloudy skies with a high of 82 and a low of 62, followed by Friday at a high of 85 and a low of 62. So definitely a mixed bag for the next 7 days on this weather. Hopefully things might hold off just a little bit for the weekend, but so far we're not looking like we're going to get the greatest 3-day weekend for many of you out there. That is going to do it for your Live 5 weather report and for tonight's edition of Live at 5. For the latest news, sports, and events happening in Richmond County, you can always visit richmondobserver.com or download the free R app for your mobile devices. For the Live 5 crew, I'm Russell Parker. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on Tuesday. Good night and have a great Memorial Day weekend in Richmond County.